Are you experiencing delay in your life? Have you been experiencing rising and falling? Have you going through a lot of challenges that you have visited so many places and yet this continues? Have you tried praying for so long for a particular thing and that thing is seen, that thing is like very difficult for you to have it as a result of bad energy or as a result of somebody blocking your way? Or are you the type that spiritual work doesn't work for you? You pray before you get an answer, another person has gotten an answer and fulfill that particular thing that you are about to do. Now stay tuned. I'm going to share with you one powerful and very, very effective spiritual cleansing that you will embark on. I tell you, by the grace of God Almighty, if you do this particular cleansing, no power, no altar, nobody will stand against your progress. Nothing will stand against your success. You will surely break through in whatever you are doing. So if you want to know more about this, do keep watching while I share with you. Welcome back again to my channel. I greet you depend on where you are watching me from. Thank you for joining today. In case you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Promise. So in this space, I share about the spiritual tips and health tips, how to use natural things created by God Almighty for these uses. So if you find it helpful and something that you want to know more, please do subscribe or follow me for more of my videos. And don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you will always be notified whenever I upload any of the content. Thank you for joining today. May the good Lord grant every of your good heart desires. So if you're a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, I really appreciate you and I pray that God Almighty will bless you. So guys, like I said, a lot of people have been complaining to me. Like some people were like, oh Lady P, I've tried all manner of recipes and they're not working for me. I've gone to so many places and yet I'm still finding it difficult to break through. I've took a lot of people to my church, to my prayer house, and they all got their testimony while my own still be a story and all that. Now let me tell you, sometimes there are a lot of things, there's so many things that can stop you. There is so many things that can make you not to break through. There is so many things that can make your spiritual work, your prayers to be delayed. Please, I may not really explain that in this video. If you want to know more about it, please, you have to go down to my videos. I've shared a lot on that. The spiritual hindrances, what can cause you marking time in life, what can cause spiritual delay, what can cause things not to be working for you, what can cause even your prayers to be delayed. All right, now in today's video I want to share with you how to remove this spiritual barrier in your life, how to stop it using the natural thing that God has blessed us with. Now if you are the type you are going through any of these, especially delay, especially your spiritual work doesn't work for you, you do any of the recipes, nothing to show for it. All right, now this is what you need to do. Number one item you'll be needing is your early morning urine. Now, I don't really want to explain the spiritual benefits of this, but if you have been following me, you will know that your early morning urine is very powerful, both spiritual and health-wise. Alright? So I've shared a lot of videos on that also. Now, another thing you need is bitter leaf. Okay? Now, and another thing you need is salt. It can be your normal salt, it can be your sea salt, fine. But if you have a sea salt, that should be more powerful. Now, this is what you need to do. This is applicable for everybody, both men and women. Now, early morning, when you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, before you talk to anybody, now get your early morning urine. I'm not saying it can be a little, even a drop is fine. It can do the work. Now, when you get your early morning urine, you keep it. You are going to make use of it when you want to sleep at night. Alright, so you keep it. That's why I said even if it's a little, it's fine. Now you get your bitter leaf. Now what you need to do is this. If you want to sleep at night, get a bucket of water. Okay, a full bucket of water. Now you're going to squeeze the bitter leaf inside the water to extract the juice. Any quantity is fine. Now when you extract the bitter leaf inside the water, now get sea salt. Put sea salt inside the water, or your salt, anyone. When you put it inside the salt, now you are going to read some psalms. Number one, you're going to read Psalm 136. Okay, you are going to also read Psalm 35. So you read Psalm 35, and again you read Psalm 51. These are the 3 verses you need to read inside that water. All right, now after reading the Psalms, you start making prayers. Tell God that whatever that is causing this delay, making your effort to not yet a good increase, making your life not to be fast as others, making things very difficult for you, you are going to pray using this method, telling God to remove this from your life. Now after praying, now you use that water to bed. You are going to do this particular recipe when you want to sleep at night. Okay, now use the water to bed. After bathing, please don't clean your body. Allow the water to dry in your body. All right, now you're going to continue doing this recipe for 3 days. Now this is the rule. If you are doing this, whether you're married or you're not married, please stay away from, you understand what I mean, stay away from that just for that 3 days. Now if you want to do this recipe, even if you can fast, it's very fine. You can even fast from morning, maybe 6 to 12 or 6 to 6, or all that is fine. But if you cannot, just go ahead to do it the way I explained. All right, but make sure within that 3 days you have nothing to do with your partner. Then after that, you are going to see that whatever you do will start working for you. If there is bad energy stopping you, by God's grace, this mixture will ward it off your life. If it's somebody that is blocking you, by God's grace, is going to go back to the person. If it's a family problem that is stopping you, by so doing, you're going to free yourself from that particular foundational issue. By God's grace, this particular recipe is very powerful. So try it if you want, if you're experiencing any of these. And please don't forget to come back to share your testimony. So I wish I share with you. If you find it helpful and you love the video and you want more of this, please don't forget to comment on the section. Give the video a thumbs up, like it, share it to everyone, and God Almighty will bless and grant you a good heart desire. See you in my next one. I love you all and stay blessed. Bye.